the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line.
Rafinha! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mamouche. Played towards the other side. Salah. Egypt have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Missed by a fraction. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Gabriel moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Nice physical challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Fati. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Rafinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Fato. Mamouche. Fato. Mamouche. That has found him in acres of space. Keeper's dealt with that. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. Chance here to counter. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Aim forwards. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Fato. Can he deliver? Now it's Salah has a go! And yes, it's there! Egypt are level.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Proves too strong. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Lucas Paqueta. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Looks to the other side. That has been cut short. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Casemiro. Rafinha. Done delicately. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fati. Fato. Mamouche. And he goes cross-field, and it's Salah. Oh, that's nice. Mohamed Salah, and that's aimed into the middle. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos, gently done. Fato. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fato. Strong running down that left flank. Lucas Paqueta gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Matheus Cunha. Cunha played out to the left flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Fati. Rafinha. Oh, what a ball! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Mohamed Salah looking to add to his goal. Mamouche. Now who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Casemiro. Rafinha. Mamouche. Fato. Into the channel. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Mohamed Salah with the short one. Fato. Almost half an hour in now. Crossed into the box. Tries to get it clear. So who's he picking out? Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. He's cut it out. Alexandro, who's set up one goal so far. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Fati. And it's Salah. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fati. Knocks it out wide. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Real chance, and the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forward. Matches Cunha! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Fati. Referee's given a throw. Lovely feet. Now what about this cross? And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Fato. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mamouche. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. They've played it short. Matches Cunha. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's a good run down the left. Hamsawi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Matheus Cunha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gabriel. Over to the left. Alexandro looks to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. He's in a decent chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Brazil, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he goes cross-field. Fato. Good play on the left-hand side here. Climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
For a shot! It's a loose ball. He's on it. Great chance! And that was very necessary. Cross in, look. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Fati. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lucas Paqueta. That's really well manoeuvred. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Takes a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
that'll be the last act of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And the game has already resumed here. And it's played forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a good foot in there. Mohamed Salah has been caught there, it's a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's trying the shot. Casemiro gets it away. And here's Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
We expected better, and so did he. Gabriel. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Salah shoots! It's in!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Casemiro shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's lofted through here. It's out for a goal kick. Alexandro. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Lofted upfield. Now it's Rafinha. Well read, nice interception. Trezeguet. Fato. Foot in. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Trezeguet chooses to go cross-field. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vinicius Junior. Searching pass he's played there. Rafinha. Chance for a shot! Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Trezeguet picks it up out wide. A chance to play it in. Serves up a cross. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played into space, and he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's good running with the ball. Lucas Paqueta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lucas Paqueta. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Trezeguet. And he's on a charge. Nice control. Fati. Showing good feet. Fato. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, what can they make of this? Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. Matthews Cunha tries a shot!
Goal! Brazil!
And they've got their lead back. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Brazil go into the lead. That's really well manoeuvred. Salah. That's good play. Time to deliver. Marquinhos clears it away. And that's a throw-in. Trezeguet is fouled. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Gabriel attempts a clearance. Rafinha was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
The pressing, yeah, he's fouled him there. Great reaction!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And it's played forward. Morsi. Out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Matthews Cunha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Trezeguet. Trezeguet played over towards the opposite flank. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Morsi. It's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could break here. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, this is a great position. Now that's a fine big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah looks to the other side. In with the challenge.
Egypt really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Marquinhos, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Fati. Trezeguet. Played towards the other side. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Marquinhos. Casemiro shifted upfield. Now this could be... Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
That's a real chance missed. Trezeguet. Aim forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Morsi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Egypt really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Alexandro forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, it's come loose. Morsi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Out to the left it goes. Trezeguet. Lobbed in behind.
Egypt really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fazzo. Trezeguet. And he goes cross-field. Very much into the last knockings. Final seconds, this has to be it. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour.
He's having a shot! Oh, another save. They've played it short. Judge, surely! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! So all square with almost no time remaining. Casemiro. Santos.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Marquinhos moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Fati. Egypt desperately searching for the winner here. Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gets into some space. Can he finish? Vinicius Junior. Martinelli, gently done. Some good work on the right flank here. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's there to make the challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. He has found the way through. Fati. Trezeguet. Fazzo. That pass has been well intercepted. Gabriel. Alexandro. And it's played forward. Looks to the other side. Trezeguet chasing after it. And the pass is intercepted. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Fati. Fato. Fati. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Mamouche. That has found him in acres of space. Overhits and out of play. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Fati. Fati, gently done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cuts out the pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Plenty waiting in the middle. Fati. Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's hit the crossbar! Another throw-in. Climbs up big! Rafinha. That's a throw. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action. He's having a shot! Great chance! That's been won straight back. Gabriel. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Lucas Paqueta has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fato. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Does really well to win the ball there. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Mamouche. Looks to the other side. Incoming, can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Punched away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. It's a threatening ball. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now this could be a chance. Mohamed Salah. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And there's the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Egypt have a free kick. Brilliant save from Alisson! Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rafinha. Can he spark a counter here? Now here's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Yep, it's a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Moved on forwards. Driving on and making good progress. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Mohamed Salah with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Casemiro, Lucas Paqueta. So it is still 0-0. Great defending, strong and determined. Hamsawi. Mamouche. Fato. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Lucas Paqueta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mamouche. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. That was superb goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vinicius Junior, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rafinha. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Fato. Fati. Cunha wins the duel this time. Looking here to chip it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame we just couldn't finish it off.
Bruno shifted upfield. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Matheus Cunha just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Played towards the other side. Alexandro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mohamed Salah did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was a given, it always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Matheus Cunha. Lucas Paqueta. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's going to be another corner. And it's been taken short. Lucas Paqueta, and he shoots! And he's heaved it away. Cross goes in there. There's the header! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away? Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here. Some good work on the right flank here. Mohamed Salah played over towards the opposite flank. Mamouche. Nice physical challenge. Oh, nice touch. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Fati. And it's played forward. Rafinha. That's really... Chance, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Fato. Looks to the other side. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Proves too strong. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
He's gone direct. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Crosses it in. And he's there to clear it. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Brazil are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And Bruno is the guilty party there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Salah crosses. Bruno shifted upfield. Matheus Cunha. That looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It's become a case of men against boys. Fati. And it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Lucas Paqueta. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Salah. And he has been fouled there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. He knows what's coming. A second yellow and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Brazil are down to 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's trying the shot. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Mohamed Salah. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexandro shifted upfield. Hamsawi. Salah. Alexandro concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Bruno Guimaraes. Fato. Trezeguet. Decent progress down the left. Trezeguet. Fati. Spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Marquinhos. Egypt keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Fati. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Shoots! And it's Salah. It's Salah! Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro forwards and with intent.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bruno Guimaraes. That has been cut short. Over to the left. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fati. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now who's going to be first to this? Picks it up out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Trezeguet. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Mohamed Salah. Chooses to go back. He can get that clear. Egypt can make their change now with a break in play. Fati. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lucas Paqueta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Morsi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gabriel aimed forwards, and now the breakaway proves too strong. Mohamed Salah. Trezeguet. It's run loose here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Fati. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafinha absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Matheus Cunha. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Fati gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And they've got rid. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Match. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That's good play. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Egypt making consecutive changes here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Lucas Paqueta. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Marquinhos. And it's lofted through here. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards. Morsi played out towards the right wing. Can he deliver? And that's aimed into the middle. And claimed it back swiftly. Trezeguet. Morsi. Brazil have reclaimed it. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. And it's been played through. Chance for a shot! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Brazil are having a ball here. Fato. Trezeguet has it in a wide position. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here and things are threatening to boil over. And that was very necessary. That's a cute ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Quality ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And the counter is on. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Salah. Bruno wins. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Searching pass he's played there. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Trezeguet on a charge down the left. Santos gets across to intercept that. Alexandro moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Trezeguet. And he goes cross-field. And reclaimed it in a trice. Matheus Cunha could move up a gear here. Rafinha, oh, played right into his path. Trezeguet going full tilt down the left. Morsi out to the right, looks to the other side. Now it's Trezeguet. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And the shot! They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? No way through, so back it comes. Rafinha. Just 5 minutes left. Gabriel. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Trezeguet, and he goes cross-field. They really do have to make something of this. That's going to go a long way. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he thumps it clear. Trezeguet, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Showing good feet. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's there to make the challenge. Gabriel. Alexandro. It's a quick ball upfield. Big chance! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Morsi. Fati. Trezeguet. Played towards the other side. Decent chance! Gabriel. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Guimaraes. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil, well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro looking to hit the byline here. It's Sandro! Fati. Mamouche. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Shot a goal! Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. That's good play. Knocks it out wide. And the ball's come loose here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for a decent ball in. Mohamed Salah does well to get it back. And they've got rid. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah. Fati. And that's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos cuts it out. Mamouche. Out of play for a throw. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Cunha finds himself offside. Fati. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That had too much on it. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Fati, gently done. Fato. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He's gone for the shot! And there's the shot! Hangs in, it's a mighty effort! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looks to the other side. Fati. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior, chance here to counter. Rafinha. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Fati. And he's there to clear it. Can he deliver? Plenty waiting in the middle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Looking to break at pace. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Marquinhos, good-looking ball. And it's Alexandro. That's a nicely shaped ball. Matthews Cunha. Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Great defending, strong and determined. Mohamed Salah. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah played out towards the right wing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fati. Fato. Fati. Out towards the flank. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Casemiro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's in plenty of space here. A chance to play it in. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. Alisson, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Egypt are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Chance for a shot! He's scored! Brazil are back in business. Cunha, a mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mohamed Salah. Played towards the other side. Fato. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, such a clever touch. Flashes it across. That's an excellent interception. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Missed by a fraction. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, this looks sharp. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he goes cross-field. Mamouche. Cuts out the pass. Mamouche. So what can they make of this? Lucas Paqueta. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Great reaction! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! And The comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Fato. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. Very nicely done. Cross in. Nice interception, well timed. Fato.
When a player gets on the ball, he has to be given many more options than what we're experiencing at the moment. This isn't good enough.
Casemiro. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius, takes a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rafinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafinha is fouled. That has sent him sprawling. Fato. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Matheus Cunha. Oh, well measured. Oh, Matheus Cunha! He's missed, but not by that far.
Matheus Cunha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Fati. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Fati. Bruno, gently done. Can he spark a counter here? Who's he going to play in? Matheus Cunha, he's shooting! Mamouche. And The whistle goes for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out for a throw. Vinicius Junior. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fati. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Fato. Fati. Moved on forwards. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior goes for a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Fato. Trezeguet. Casemiro, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes, and it's played forward, cleared away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet shifted upfield. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Casemiro, aim forwards, pass just lacking in accuracy. Fati, Trezeguet, out to the left it goes. Now here's the delivery, well read, and the danger is averted. Bruno Guimaraes, that's really well manoeuvred, and they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Moved on forwards, played out to the right. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius to chance! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Trezeguet. And it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexandro.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Moved on forwards. Fato. Thinks one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been cleared. Fati. Egypt have a free kick. Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's been played through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha! Gabriel concedes a free kick for that. Clipped into space. Crosses it in here. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Purring through the gears. Fati. Trezeguet. Fati. Trezeguet. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. So who's he picking out? Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Vinicius Junior. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Fati. And it's Salah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well-timed, excellent interception. Salah. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Fati. Lucas Paqueta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Hit and on target. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Here come Brazil on the counter. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fati. Egypt ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rafinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mohamed Salah has found the net here, of course. Fati. Aim forwards. The pass has gone astray. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet chooses to go cross-field. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Morsi. Trezeguet. Chance, surely! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lucas Paqueta. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good play on the left-hand side here. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. He can run onto that. Rafinha is on his own. Fati. Morsi. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Morsi. Over to the left. Trezeguet. Oh, that's nice. That looks a good cross. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. And it's Salah. Trezeguet. Santos. Casemiro shifted upfield, and now the breakaway. That is asking for trouble. Now who's going to be first to this? Lucas Paqueta. Real chance here. Matheus Cunha. He's still got it, needs help. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fati, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Trezeguet, that's an imaginative pass. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Nice physical challenge. Morsi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Martinelli. Rafinha. And that has been knocked clear. Fati. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Martinelli. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Spectacular save! Denied by an instinctive save!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. That is lovely. Rafinha, he's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's heaved it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Marquinhos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Morsi. And it's Salah. Oh, that great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Santos. Oh, easy pickings there. Morsi. In with the challenge. Vinicius Junior. Fabinho. And that is that. Brazil have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Alexandro. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Moved on forwards. Played back to the goalkeeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fati. Mamouche. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Salah crosses. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a nice ball. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gabriel, Bruno Guimaraes, played out to the right. It's a good run down the right. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fato. Mamouche. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Rafinha. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexandro goes on a run down the left wing. Danger averted for now. Alexandro. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Might be Rafinha! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lucas Paqueta. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fati. Egypt playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Fato. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. That pass has been well intercepted. Cunha is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Casemiro gets a foot in here. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Bruno Guimaraes tries a measured ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Marquinhos aim forwards. This looks promising. Rafinha, chance for a shot! Goal! Brazil! The breakthrough strike! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Fati played out to the left flank. Decent progress down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Fati. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah, and he goes cross-field. Strong running down that left flank. Fati. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Spread out to the left. Mamouche. There are a few waiting for it. And that has sent him sprawling. Rafinha. And they can counter here. Matheus Cunha. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. And they win it back again. There will be a throw-in. Rafinha. Rafinha. The shot! Herring after the ball here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Moved on forwards.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Fati. Fato. Mamouche. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Salah. Great chance! He's scored! Egypt are level. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ball's gone out of play. Can he latch on to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Played towards the other side. Mamouche. Fato. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. And that's a Fati! Goal! Egypt! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely ball and a real chance now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Get a throw in. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Casemiro. Rafinha! Chance again. No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah chooses to go cross-field. Fati. Nice physical challenge. Casemiro shifted upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. Mohamed Salah played over towards the opposite flank. Casemiro eases him off the ball. Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Oh, a delicate chip. Mathias Cunha! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Fato. That's a good run down the left. Across. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the left it goes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's picked out the run. Mathias Cunha. He's had a shot! He scores! Brazil are back in business. Vinicius Junior at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He came in hard, very hard. That is a brilliant interception. Rafinha puts his foot on the gas. Mathias Cunha. Rafinha. He's having a shot! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looks to the other side. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. There's the whistle for half-time. Brazil come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Brazil hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Succumbs to the pressure. Fati wins the duel this time. Fato. Fati. Trezeguet. Great defending, strong and determined. Casemiro. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Lucas Paqueta. Cross goes in there. Mohamed Salah. Over to the left. Now it's Trezeguet. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha, real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
Driving on and making good progress. Muscular approach does pay off here. That is good strength. Oh, such a clever touch. He comes flying in. Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's neat. And it's Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Played over towards the opposite flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Casemiro conceives a free kick for that. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Trezeguet quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Can he deliver? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Trezeguet looks to get on the end of this. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. It's a threatening ball. Egypt getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. So we've reached the hour mark. Mohamed Salah. Played out wide. Delivered in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
Takes the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the shot! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. And he comes up trumps again. Climbs up big! Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lobbed in behind. Gabriel gets it clear. Lovely feet. Fati. Now who's going to be first to this? Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Casemiro. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Lofted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Salah. Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now, oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Oh, there's a probing ball. Morsi. Trezeguet. Fati. Trezeguet. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lucas Paqueta wins the duel this time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fati. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Oh, and the finish! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's Salah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Vinicius Junior getting this one clear. Out for a throw. Trezeguet. And played crossfield, changing the point of attack. He's in a good position here. It's Salah! Santos getting this one clear. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Can he spark a counter here? Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Lucas Paqueta. Proves too strong. That looks a cracking ball. Fati. Great defending, strong and determined. Trezeguet. Fati. Out towards the flank. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Fati! Lucas Paqueta with a definite foul there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fati. Oh, good spread. A chance to play it in. This might spell danger. Morsi knocks it out wide. Up he goes! Deftly away. Alexandro. Lucas Paqueta. Alexandro aim forwards. Casemiro. Gabriel. Santos. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah is fouled. Salah. It's Salah! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Hit into the middle. Header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro, and he goes cross-field. Fati, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Fato. Moved on forwards. Matheus Cunha. And now the breakaway. That's really well cleared. Brazil have reclaimed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Casemiro. Santos. Marquinhos. Gabriel shifted upfield. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Keeper's dealt with that. And he thumps it clear. Alexandro forwards and with intent. Morsi. And it's Salah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Egypt have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Egypt with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Mohamed Salah goes short. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Bruno gets good distance on it. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mathias Cunha! Oh, it's come loose. And he's heaved it away. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Trezeguet. That's tidy. Fati. Trezeguet providing an outlet on that flank. Brazil making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rafinha. Casemiro. Santos. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Brazil clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.